To trust or not to trust? That is the question.
Inventor Thomas Alva
We didn't trust it and tried to boycott it until the first light bulbs lit up the
and
night.
overnight transformed the whole appearance of the homes and streets of the civilized world.
We didn't trust it and condemned it as witchcraft when we first stood in front of a camera. We didn't trust it and pointed to failed test flights before the airplane changed the world.
Into the air for the first flight on record.
We didn't trust it when we saw the first steam engine, when we first used machinery, when we built the first skyscrapers, when voices crossed the globe in milliseconds, when we used computers, when we heard about AI or 5G. Whenever new technology is invented, we always question, worry, and fear until we find
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
5G is the fifth generation of wireless data networks, and it will improve them far more than 4G or 3G ever could. You'll feel it in your phone, your home, your car, and in the city and town around you. Downloads and streaming should happen literally without delay. Cars will talk to each other to prevent collisions. An untethered augmented and virtual reality can finally be achieved with real-time response. Not to mention industrial benefits like remote surgery or drone control. 5G does its magic with three key abilities. First, high bandwidth. 4G could only muster about 200 megabits per second of data throughput on a good day. 5G can handle up to 1 gigabit or more, that's 1,000 megabits a second, on up. Low latency. 4G suffers from around 100 milliseconds or so in response delay or latency. 5G reaction time can be as low as 1 millisecond, which makes everything happen virtually instantly. And dense connections. In a given square kilometer, 4G could only manage to connect about 1/10 the amount of devices as 5G can. If that's some of what 5G does, how does it do it? 5G uses new radio technology, the part of any wireless device that makes the connection. 5G uses some radio frequencies in a band known as sub-6, from 600 megahertz to 6 gigahertz, part of which is also used by current 4G LTE. But 5G will also use a higher band of radio frequencies, from 24 gigahertz to as high as 86. These much higher frequencies bring with them much higher data rates. Now, while these new 5G radio waves can carry more data with higher performance, they can't carry it as far. So 5G will use a lot of so-called small cells. These are small versions of the big cellular towers we all know.